MD Car Doctor here. Today we're going to be doing a ultimate detail with a clear coat scratch repair. They're trying to sell the car, so I'm going to make it look as good as possible. It's pretty dirty, and what we're going to do is just start off with a hand wash to get all this contamination off. And then the scratch is right here. You can kind of see it in the sun. See how it goes shiny, the clear coat's shiny, and it looked like they tried to sand it down a little bit, but we're going to get the rest of this, and it kind of goes from here, I'll bring the camera back, all the way back to about here. So this is the condition. We're going to go around, clean it up, and then we're going to go ahead and polish it for them too. There's kind of some spider webs, or some spider scratches, some swirls. And then on the inside, we're going to do some shampooing. So with the ultimate detail, it's basically everything you could ask for when it comes to a detail. You're getting shampooing, polishing on the exterior, waxing on the exterior. Of course, the wheels, the tires. We have a rim and wheel package, so we condition the rubber so it's kind of a darker color. It conditions it so you have a lower chance of getting dry rot. And then we also clean the rims off. We put it's a biodegradable brake dust deterrent. So once you put it on, it's basically the same concept as why you wax the exterior of your paint. You do that so that when there's other dirt and things, it's not going to stick to the paint, and also if there's any abrasion, it's going to protect the paint. It's just basically another layer. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And on the inside, basically we're getting all the surfaces, we're getting the glass, and then everything else we're going to shampoo basically. So first step would be to clean all this out, and then after that we can get to the rest of it. So that is always the first step, is to knock off as much dirt as possible. Because I just imagine dirt as small rocks. So basically, if you're taking a mitt and you're trying to wipe it off, you're moving those particles that are harder than the clear coat, therefore it's going to scratch it. So, to prevent, try to get as much off as possible. And that's just what we did here. Next step is to use the suds to lubricate and release the dirt from the paint. Alright, another thing I do is I go under the hood, because it's kind of hard to reach if the front hood is down. There's always going to be crud stuck in here, and we're not cleaning the engine, but we're getting any leaves that are kind of stuck under the hood. They accumulate, and in the wiper joints up here, there's always stuff that kind of gets mushed down in there. So what you can do is you basically take the hose and you spray it out. But what they have here is an HD kit for their headlights. So we're going to cover any electronics. Sometimes it's a line for a subwoofer. Any electronics that's not just normal engine wiring, you want to cover to make sure that there's no shorts, you don't get any water on those. So yeah, that's the only thing that I see. And what I like to do is kind of reflect it so that it doesn't go that way anyway. Leaves get everywhere. this up for a little bit and make sure that no water is going to be dripping down. See, water's dripping down already. If that towel wasn't there, it'd be getting on that converter for the HD kit. So I'm going to leave that up until it drips down a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and put that down. We just wanted to get what was underneath here. Kind of rinse off the rest of the car. Alright, so now we're just going over this scratch with a nice polish, and what I did was just prime this. So you basically, you kind of twist it like that, and you put it on slowly until it covers it, and you're rubbing it in until the whole cloth is basically saturated. And if it dries at any point, you can add quick wax, but with polish, I like to add just a little bit more polish so that there's always an abrasive on there. And you basically just rub it in, make sure it's on there, because this was a brand new bonnet and I wanted to prime it to make sure it was in all those fibers. And also, as you go along, once again, it's better to have a brush, but make sure you just agitate the fibers so that they're sticking up so they can cut better and do the job. That way this is doing the work and you're not needing to put more elbow grease in it. Okay, so I wanted to show an example of what it's going to look like before and after polishing. And we haven't applied wax yet, so it's going to look even better after that. But up here, I don't know if you can, it's kind of hard to see. Where's a good place to look? This is a spot that was just freshly polished. So if we were to go here, I guess, I don't know if you can see that. You kind of see the, if I kind of scroll back and forth, like there's a little scratch that's definitely going to come out, because that's, if you can't feel it, it means it's really not very deep into the clear coat at all. And these other scratches, these kind of small ones that you can see sparkle, like you can see the paint sparkle, the metallic powder that they put in there, but you can also see those real fine scratches, like it looks like a spider web if I can get the right angle. See those right there? When you come back over here, you don't have that because we got those out of there. So we're going to do basically the same thing. You go back and forth. Now all you see is the metallic sparkles that they put in this burgundy paint. So that's the difference. But this window also, I used a polish on it and it needs a little bit more work. But for like hard water stains, you can kind of see those right there. Like on here, they're pretty bad. You see them all over the window. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna try and get those out too. That's just from hard water. So those are minerals attached to the glass. Not easy to get off, but you can polish them out, or you can use a solvent and dissolve the minerals, and it really doesn't hurt the glass, so I might go that route. Alright, this is the end result. I'm just taking this wax off right now. So, still need to take off that side, but that's basically what it's gonna look like. I'll take this off the stand, kind of show you this side because I'm done with this side. See this? See that mirror-like reflection? There's no tiny scratches. This whole top's done, this back's done. Keep the, and this is into the sun, but it's looking good. I'm happy with it. So the exterior's done. We just got to do the inside. That should take significantly less time. Then we're good to go. Okay, the exterior's done. It's been polished. It's been waxed. We got out those scratches here. You can't even see them. All right, boom. I think the rest of the one was like here. It's definitely 90% better. So now we're gonna sweep out the inside. We're gonna get The windows, of course, all the surfaces clean, protected. And then after all that's cleaned out, we're gonna shampoo it. And it's gonna look like a brand new car. All right, the inside is done. We got all the surfaces. We just vacuumed, shampooed the whole carpet. All the seats, headrests. Over here, did the same thing in the back. Looks great. And then back here, there was a couple of those mud stains. A bunch of stains right there. That's all clear. So it is good to go. We just got to do the glass, and then it's all done. So we got up here too. That was dirty. We got in between there. All these little cracks. Got down in there. And pretty much everywhere else. So this is MD Car Doctor. Thanks again for watching. This was an ultimate detail with clear coat scratch repair.